What up, everybody? Welcome back to the corner. I missed y'all, baby. I missed y'all. I know I've been gone, but I gave y'all 3 vlogs, so like I technically haven't been gone. Your girl was at Transformation Conference. Then when I came back from the conference, I was in Arkansas for work. So I haven't been able to talk to y'all, but I'm back. Okay? Your girl off vocal rest too, just so you know. So you know what that means? We got contents coming. We got story times dropping. We got topics and conversation. Purpose Talk, your girl back. Back in them better. So look, we gonna get straight into it. Your girl, you know what it is? You know what time it is? It's story time. It's story time! Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my corner.
Welcome to my corner. Let's have a talk now. From Miami to California, check your girl out. I'm gonna give it to you straight up. That's right. Keeping it real, no games inside. Let's go. Welcome to my corner, y'all.
Back in September, in the beginning of this month, there was this post that went viral. It was this guy who stood up saying like he had to go to the bathroom and people thought he was giving his life to Christ. Okay, I've never related to something more in my life. Let me tell y'all the story about how I accidentally joined a church. Okay, so we get right into it. Here we go. So I was in college. It was my freshman year. And this was like my 3rd week of school. And remember I had already told my mom I wasn't doing Jesus. I was like, ain't no Jesus these 4 years, period. Ain't none, right? But I had saw this flyer all around campus and I was like, oh my God, I kind of want to see what they do here. Like the young adults here, all the young adults I met, all the upperclassmen, they was like, oh, I go here and I love my bishop and da-da-da-da-da and we lit and da-da-da-da-da. So I was like, okay, I kind of want to go to this church. So one Sunday morning, I get up, I get dressed, and I drag my roommate with me to church, okay? So on my campus, there is a clock tower, okay? The clock tower is in the center of campus, but that's also where all the shuttles drive, okay? So I guess I didn't pay enough attention to detail, but I missed the shuttle, okay? I missed the shuttle. Also, I had no license, no car freshman year, so your girl was like stuck. First of all, before y'all judge me though, I didn't have no license because I lived overseas in Germany and the Netherlands, and we couldn't have a car till we were 18. We couldn't get a license till we were 18, so don't do that, okay? Don't act like I was slow. Anyways, so I missed the shuttle. We missed the shuttle. Me and my roommate Lulu. Shout out to Lulu, my dog. So we missed the shuttle and we're still at the clock tower, but it's kind of like us and some other people. And so the shuttle comes and the people on the shuttle like, hallelujah, good morning. And I'm like, good morning. Like, are y'all going to church? They're like, yeah, we going to church. Like, you want to ride? And I'm like, okay, first of all, there were all types of red flags because the girl had a dolly on her head and this dude had this huge lapel pin. And I'm thinking in my head like, non-denominational people don't wear that. We wear jeans, ripped up jeans and t-shirts, and I should have paid attention, but I didn't know. It was my first time, you know, now I know. So we get on the van, and there's this girl, she's like, hallelujah, this is the day that the Lord, just super churchy. And I'm looking at them like, what did I do? So by this time, we're already rolling off, and I can't jump out the car, so I just gotta go. So my roommate goes, did we get on the right van? I'm like, sis, just relax. So we get to the church, we pull up, and we go inside, we sit in the very back, okay? So praise and worship starts. Praise and worship leader is lit. He's dope. He can sing his butt off. I'm like, okay, maybe this isn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? Okay, hours go by, like an hour. We still singing and praise and worship. I said, oh my God, this is the longest praise and worship ever, okay? So then after praise and worship happens, they want to welcome you. So you got to stand up, say where you're from. Like, let me tell y'all, in a black church, let me tell you how the greeting goes. So if you are a newbie in a black church, you say, giving honor to God who's the head of my life. I bring you greetings from so-and-so and so-and-so, where the pastor is so-and-so and so-and-so. I just want to thank God that I'm in the number today, and I'm blessed to be here. That's how you greet yourself. So this was a typical black church. So I stood up and I said, giving honor to God who's the head of my life. I bring you greetings from Zoe International Faith Center, where the pastor is Pastor Esau and Venetia Waters. I am blessed to be in the land of the living today, and I'm highly favored. I'm just so excited to be here and what God is going to do. Baby, I got it down. I grew up in a black church. I got it down, baby. So we stand up, we do the welcome, we do the greeting. Okay, so now I'm thinking like, okay, time for the word. No, the choir got to sing, and they ain't singing no like, he kept me. No, they want to sing stuff like, my God is able. they shout for an hour and a half. And then after that, it's time for offering. And that's more shouting. Bring all the tithes into the storehouse. Yeah. Just shouted. I'm like, God has already been here. He's dwelled and he's left. Like, come on. So hours have passed. I'm malnourished because I didn't eat no breakfast. I don't know half the stuff that's going on because I found out this was an apostolic church. I was not raised apostolic. So me and my roommate just sitting there. Just sitting there, okay? Finally, it's time for the pastor to preach. So the bishop get up there, and y'all, he preached for an hour and a half. He preaches on writing the vision and making plain. Your girl still remember the sermon, but the point is it was long, okay? So he preached about writing the vision, making plain, right? So he finally finishes. Me and my roommate like, oh, thank God we finna leave. Psych! It's time for the altar call. So he's like, you know how the altar call goes, like after hearing this word today, if you don't know the Lord as your personal Savior, the altar is open and you can receive salvation. Child, the fact that you know this call is tragic. Well, you know, I was already saved, so I didn't need the prayer of salvation, so we just sitting there. And then he goes to, if you're looking for a church home, our doors are open as well. Nobody move. Crickets. Nobody's moving, right? So I guess at this point he got mad. He said, don't let Satan pimp you out of what just happened in here. Hey, pastors, I don't know why y'all do this, but if ain't nobody coming to the altar, you don't need to hold the altar open for 30 minutes. Let it go. Like, ain't nobody coming. They done missed the call. Let's get out of church, please. So he's still at the altar, and he's like, don't let Satan steal this moment from you. You need to be in this house. You need to be in the presence of the Lord. And the presence is here. Ain't nobody moved. Ain't nobody came to the altar. So he keeps going. So at this point, I'm just like, all right, so he's not going to stop. Got it. So at this point, he's like, and Satan wants to take you from this place. So I'm like, oh my God, maybe he's talking to me about Satan. I don't want any parts of the devil. So I go up to the altar. Here go the church mother. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. You know how church mothers are when you go to the altar for salvation. I was already saved. I didn't need salvation. I was just joining a little ministry. So I get to the altar, me and my roommate, we join the church. So I think it's over because we joined the church. Psych! No. Now we got to follow them into the back. And we in the back of the room, and they're like, okay, so give me your name, your phone number, all this other stuff, right? So we get back on the van, and I'm like, yo, can you run me by Bojangles? In North Carolina, that's our mecca for chicken. So we go to Bojangles. The church kids that I've rode on the bus are so excited. They extra, we done got a new number into the kingdom. Like, now they want to be besties. Now they want to be friends because we joined their church. And so my roommate look at me, and I look at her, and I'm like, we ain't coming back. I just want to let you, I joined the wrong church. This is where we're supposed to be. I just joined it so he stopped talking at this point. So we get on the van, we go to Bojangles, we get back to the dorm, and my roommate goes, you coming back? I said, no, I'm not coming back. So now, the next day, I'm in the cafeteria, right? They see us, hey, girls, come sit with us. So now we got to sit with the church kids. And they're not like your typical normal church kids. Nah, they super churchy. They want to shout in the cafeteria and bless God for the chicken for 5 hours in Black Chicken Wednesday. It's in the HBCU, it's Fried Chicken Wednesday. Ain't nobody got time for you to be tarrying over the chicken. Like, we got to eat and go to class. They want to pray and shadabat and eat all over the chicken. I said, oh my God. So weeks go by. Every time they pull up, I make sure I was on the other shuttle because I wasn't coming back. I was like, I joined the wrong church by accident. So I told my mom, she said, I didn't know you were apostolic. I said, Mom, I didn't even know what apostolics were. I just went to the church because that's where I thought I needed to be. She said, so you joined the church? Girl, yeah, I joined the church and I ain't never came back. So I started going to another church and I joined that church. And so like one day they called to tell us about revival. And the secretary was like, hey, we haven't seen you in church for a while. I said, oh, about that. Let me tell y'all. I accidentally joined by accident. I was not meant to be here. Can y'all take me off the roster? She was like, okay. So I never went back to the church again. Actually, I did. I had to do a singing engagement there. And I sang and I left. And the bishop saw me and was like, hey, miss you in church. I said, no, you didn't. I wasn't supposed to be here in the first place. God bless you. So that is a story about how I joined the church on accident. Blessings to that church, but that just wasn't for me. It's nothing wrong with the apostolics. It just wasn't for me. I never agree with something more. I literally cried after, God, I've never, like, it's the worst thing in the world to accidentally join by church. I don't want to be here. I don't even go here. I don't like these people.
I hate it here. I want to go home.
So yeah, the church is still there. I don't know where they are, but the people still follow me and they watch the corner. Blessings to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. All right, so we'll be back in the corner next week. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.